Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the hoodoracle, aka Karmic Source Nightmare, aka the Rembrandt of Karmic Readers, aka Diamonds in the Rough, aka that bitch, also known as Queen Bee. With a very small message for you guys. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. You guys are very busy. It's Friday, Friday for some, and I don't want to take up too much of your time. Okay, I just had a humbling experience, and I basically was checked by Jesus. He basically told me, slow your roll, okay? Um, he didn't say that in so many words, but I found myself grumbling and griping about the entire uh, time that this is taking. I'm focusing on time again, instead of, you know, redirecting my energies that would be better spent working on my connection, working on my telepathy. Okay. Hey. Because the more you are in ego, the less you hear your masculine. It's like, we're concentrating on the time that this is taking. And granted, some of us, we're getting a few more gray hairs, a few more wrinkles, and, we're showing the physical signs of aging. But our soul never ages. Okay. And if we're using that as a gauge for the attractiveness, once we do, you know, get into reunion with our masculines, it doesn't matter how many wrinkles we have, how many gray hairs we have, they're always going to think that we're beautiful. So we really have to stop that shit. We have to stop. I know we have a lot of pride as women and everything. Look, I got some gray hairs. Look, one of them I'm proud of. I have this little white streak, and I'm not dyeing it. I love it, actually. I'll dye the rest of it, but, leave that little, not even Morticia Adams. Who is it? Lily Munster type thing. Leave it there. I like it. They say that when you have a little streak like that, that's the sign of wisdom. So I guess I'm wise, right? But I try to be. um, but basically, what had happened, I had found myself really dwelling on how long this is taking, and well, puffing out my chest and getting into ego again. It's very easy to fall into ego. It's a very, very difficult thing not to fall into ego being in a human body. Okay, it's like you're gonna find yourself slipping into it uh, many, many times during this journey. And what had just happened is, well, I gotta wait for him to get his stuff together, and right away I got the instant message from Jesus. Well, do you have your stuff together? And the way he said it was like, okay, I just got checked. I just got checked. And, it's a humbling experience, but you don't get mad at it because it's like, he's not wrong. It's like I'm working on it, but I don't got all of my stuff together. I'm not exactly where I want to be right now, financially, living arrangement wise. I would love to have certain things already present in my life, but I don't have those things. So if God has patience with us, if Jesus has patience with us, we have to show that same patience with our masculines, okay? And you really don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I can pull cards for you guys right now. It's not going to give you all of it, okay? And I'm very, very sorry. No reader can give you all of it, okay? It's certain things are not going to be within the realm of your understanding that only God would understand, that you would understand why certain things are happening. And certain things, I'm sorry, we're not privy to, okay? And we have to humble ourselves. You know what I mean? We have to humble ourselves. And I just got checked. Just like I check people, with my readings and everything, I got checked too. And it's a humbling experience. But you know what? He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I'm not exactly where I want to be. And this is the message that I'm trying to give you guys. When they say lean not on your own understanding, we get a glimpse of what's going on, but we don't get everything. Okay? We're only getting what we're privy to. Okay? even with the card readings, as in depth as they can get it, you know, guys, if you've been on my channel for a bit, they can get pretty intense. You're still not going to be privy to certain information that, if you knew, could be detrimental to you because they're trying to protect you. Let me say it again. Sometimes you're not going to be privy to certain information because having knowledge of that, being that you are being watched by another side, could put you in danger. So certain things will be hidden from you. And, no reader can give you all. I can't give you everything. No reader can give you all of the tea. Okay? They can give you most of it. But some things even I'm not privy to, and I'm not allowed to say. And I'll even say it on the videos. It's like they're not allowing me to go into detail. And then we had to just kind of move on, right? So that being said, guys, I just wanted to come on here, and the more you have this relationship with the divine, the more he works within your own personality. I find that he works very well with my personality. And there's no judgment. He already knows how I am, so he works with my personality so I can understand things, okay? He knows I have a big ego. He knows this. Okay? He knows this already. So he lets me, stomp and grumble and gripe for a while. Are you done? Are you done? This is the basis of the conversations that we have. Are you done? Okay, now XYZ. Oh, yeah, Bernie. That's kind of the basis and the dynamic between me and the divine, me and Jesus, me and God, me and heaven. Okay? That's kind of how they all work with me. But with Jesus, he's like, no, if I need to check her, I'm going to check her. You know what I mean? It's like, especially you, Bernie, you can get a little ahead of yourself. Okay? You're strong, and you're important to this situation. You're important to the dynamic, but you can get a little ahead of yourself. I'm going to need to take you down a few notches a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like, and sometimes you need to be humbled. You know what I mean? It's like, and what was I talking about before? As a spiritual teacher, you can't get a God complex. You can't, because for a spiritual teacher, it's very, very important not to develop this grandiose ego and assume that you're talking for God, right? We do get channelings, we do get messages and everything, but I'm very well aware of my position, okay? I can give messages, but the ultimate decision is up to him, okay? And that includes time frame. We can want to rush this all we want. We can use law of attraction, all of this stuff, let's face it, it's going to come when it's going to come. Point blank, period, as they say. So that being said, guys, learn to love the humbling experiences. That's where you learn. Right? I've learned to love my humbling experience. Oh, that's kind of our conversations. Oh, I see. Uh-huh, Bernie. Uh-huh. And you're over here, grumbling and griping. And meanwhile, XYZ. And then you realize just how everything kind of is working together. And you get these epiphanies and it's like, oh, okay, I feel a little foolish. Okay? But it's, they understand we're going to have folly. They understand that we're going to trip every now and again. Okay? But as long as we get back on that bicycle, they can let go of the seat and let us drive. Okay? So, that being said, I hope this was helpful to you guys. I really felt this was an important message to send to you guys. And whenever I get an humbling experience or get like this little ping of information, I'm going to come on here. So not every video I make is a dedicated reading or a dedicated channeling or a dedicated something. Sometimes I come on here and, it's like, this is why I tell you, people know me. I don't have a regular schedule. It really behooves you, if you like my content, to, turn on that bell, make sure it wiggles, and that way that you're not going to miss anything. And, like, share, and subscribe, share it with somebody that you think would benefit from it, And as far as social media is concerned, I'm really only on two types of social media. One is Instantgo, and that's at the hoodoracle. Um, and Instagram, it's private, because you got a screen, you know, for weirdos and the like. That one is at Rev underscore hoodie, HOODIE. Okay. So that being said, guys, information for personal readings will be in the description bar below. And don't be a stranger. Keep the comments respectful. If they're not, you get deleted and blocked and never get access to being able to comment on my videos again. So, take the chance if you want to, stick out in that kind of way and be the only one making a snarky comment. I'm not even going to waste my precious energy on that anymore. Nope, not this queen. Anyway, yeah, guys, I love you very, very much, and big, big hugs to you, and God bless you all. Take care.